What is this? All right, and you gotta cut our random theme song short. We are live here on Hot Tag Takes on HamiltonRadio.net, channel HR2. I am your host, John Brecco, alongside my co-host, Mitch Lane. Mitch, how you
What's up,
doing,
buddy?
bro?
I'm doing good, buddy. Another day, another dollar, and another
Is
pod.
it just me, or were we both sitting here trying to figure out what theme song Ruben just tried to play for us?
I think it's because we were talking about rap music, and he just finally pulled out a rap beat out of his bottom. And
So he just found something random on YouTube that he just decided to go with.
I guess it was like royalty free. First video, six
This
likes.
fucking guy, the disrespect. Oh shit! But I'm very, very excited to bring the guest that we have on today. I used to use a music app called Make It, and this guy is the video game ambassador for that app. I'm very, very excited to have this man on. Matt Ohashi, the Spiral Hero. This man is in the building. I am so happy to have him on. Finally get to see him face to face. Matt, how you doing, man? How you been living? What's up with you?
Not much. Just working, making music. I just got a PS5 finally. Like I ordered it from Sony, and they got here yesterday. So after 2 years, got a PS5. So I'm gonna be playing that like all night. So I'm psyched.
Dude, we got to talk about that first. We got to talk about the different games you got. We got to talk about what's up with that.
Yeah, pretty much. I got a bundle. It was the God of War Ragnarok bundle, but I can't play it yet since I'm still playing through the first one, the one before that. I also have Cyberpunk 2077. I got 2 years ago. So now I'm gonna be playing that instead. That's just all I'm gonna be playing. But yeah,
so you're gonna be playing a lot of Cyberpunk tonight.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna be. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Because I was so excited when I got it for the PS4, but then it didn't work. So finally play it 2 years later.
So what happened? Why wasn't it working? Was there just bugs in it, or what was going on?
Yeah, it's like when it first came out, it was like tons of it was unplayable. So I mean, I played it for 10 minutes and I couldn't play beyond that because I literally couldn't play. It just wasn't able to actually work properly. So.
Because Cyberpunk's a fun game to play. It's also a fun game to watch. You know how I started getting into it? I started watching that anime series they came out with.
Yes,
that 10-episode thing.
That is amazing. See, the studio that makes it, Studio Trigger, I'm obsessed with them and their anime. So I already know I was gonna love it. But yeah, the story
was so good.
The story, it hits you, man. It hits
so
you.
Good, bro.
Dude.
Mitch. Yes. I don't give a shit if you ever play this game or not. I just want you to watch this series.
Mm-hmm.
Go look up Cyberpunk. It's on Netflix, bro.
Cyberpunk?
It's on Netflix. You should watch it. It is beautiful.
Cyberpunk 2077.
Abby's the one who showed me.
Edge Runners.
Because Abby plays it.
Cyberpunk 2077?
Yeah, Edge Runners is... Yeah.
Edge Runners is the series.
All right, I'm going to write that down right now.
I'll say this: if you watch the whole series, you're gonna be fired up to want to play the game. You're gonna get you're gonna want to do it. Just I mean, you know why? You know why, John? Because you watched it. Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah,
I don't even play games like that, but it was a good series. It was really really good.
Yeah,
I kind of wish they came out with more stuff. You know what I mean? Because it's short. It's 10 episodes. So I kind of wish they did stuff after that,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's that's what Netflix has been doing that for a lot of their animation shows, leaving it 9, 10, 11 episodes per season. But we're not going to get a second season for this one since the story's done. So that makes me sad. It should have been 13 episodes at least.
But I feel like we can get something more out of this. They just got to put new characters in there.
Yeah, I can see that. It'd have to be it'd have to be a totally new group of characters. No one.
No, that's what I'm saying. It'd have to be. What I'm saying is it'd have to be a new group of characters, and you kind of would have to find a way to fit in the couple of the old ones that survived somehow, because you lost most of the cast.
Yeah.
Most of the cast didn't make it to the end of the series.
You know, I
know what I
think
mean?
I think they can actually, because I didn't even think that as like an idea for them to do that. So since it's so successful, that's probably going to happen. I can see them just doing that, like a sequel. That could actually, that's pretty likely now that I think about it.
Nah, definitely could happen. I think it should. So I gotta ask though, like, how did you get into like video games? How did you get into anime? How did you get into that stuff? Because I know this is long before Make It or
Yeah,
that was even that before that was even a concept. So
yeah,
let's talk about that.
yeah, video games. I got into that. Well, my mom and my dad had like an NES, like that they got from my grandma for their anniversary present. So I played
Right.
that. But then my dad finally took me to Target to get my first video game console, and I remember standing there at the electronics section. There's two TVs, one up here playing PlayStation games, like showing the gameplay, one up here showing Nintendo 64 stuff. Right? I was watching, I couldn't decide. My dad said, "Just pick one." Then I saw Mario Kart. I said, "That one." Then Nintendo 64, Nintendo was like the way I went for like years. Didn't get a Sony console until like PS3. So I stuck with Nintendo. Like if I would have chosen PlayStation, I would have been a PlayStation guy instead of a Nintendo guy. So it's like one of those moments in time like where it decides a fate, kind of deal. I thought that was pretty cool. So that's how we got started with video games. But anime kind of just happened like with Toonami. I started watching it was in middle school. I started watching Naruto and One Piece and stuff like that. And I would like spend every Saturday just watching and catching up. But eventually, I like started missing episodes. Since I missed so many, I stopped watching it, but then got back into it later in high school.
So you were just a big Saturday night Toonami kid. You were just watching that stuff. I was doing that too. I feel that. Yo, but let me ask you this though. This is what I want to know from like the video game side. Were you one of the kids like at GameStop or Best Buy or wherever you go to get your video games and you were just playing over by the section wherever they had like Guitar Hero or whatever else?
Yeah, okay. So like especially when they had the Wii and they had Guitar Hero, yeah, that's why I was doing that for sure. But I would always like partially spend time there, but more so with when they had the Wii, I would play
more so when they had the Wii. Yo, also I gotta ask too. When'd you go from Nintendo to PlayStation? I'm asking them the questions that matter, Mitch. You see?
Well, here's the thing. I went from Nintendo, but then I also got an Xbox original one. Around when I got the GameCube, then I also got the 360. Well, no, actually, hold on. Yeah, I got the 360 and the original Xbox. Then after that, I got the PS3, which was like 2007. So, because I never really wanted to like be like just Nintendo. I've always wanted to have all the consoles. So I got into Sony like way later because I was getting really into Xbox. Like all my friends had them, and I was playing those. Then, for some reason, everyone just went over to PlayStation, so I just went with them. Then I play PlayStation more than anything. I don't play Xbox anymore. I have nothing against it. I want one, but it's like Sony and Nintendo
plays it.
Oh, what?
Because no one else plays it.
Yeah, I don't really have any friends that play it, but like everyone else is just on Nintendo or Sony.
There's a certain personality that comes with Xbox.
Oh, really?
And none of us fit with that personality. I don't want to be a part of that personality. I got friends. He's cool. He's a cool dude.
Okay.
Xbox has got their own thing. Mitch? Huh?
What you got against Xbox, Mitch?
I got nothing against. I used to have an Xbox, but I'm just kind of like, it's just like, I don't know. I think there's like this it's like a frat boy mentality when it comes to Xbox. I'm not a frat boy. I'm a Nintendo guy. I like to sit at home. I like to look at cartoons and squishy things.
Mitch. We got one over here.
I'm not saying don't have an Xbox, but I'm just saying like, you're not missing out if you don't have one. Plus, PlayStation plays the same exact game. And the controller, I don't know, the controller feels a lot more comfortable.
It kind of sounds like to me you got something against people that have Xboxes. Just the way you describe that.
Nah, the only Xbox I
like there's something wrong in somebody's soul if they have an Xbox. That seems like where this is coming from for me, Mitch. I feel like somebody hurt you, Mitch. Who hurt you?
My party. The guys
I want to know who
with,
hurt
they were
you.
Mean, and I didn't like it.
Mitch, I'm trying to figure out who hurt you as your friend.
My high school friends. There you go.
Oh, just all of them.
High school friends.
He never got over
getting roasted in the chat. That's what hurt me. I was like, oof. Let's go to Nintendo where Mario doesn't say anything. He doesn't even speak English.
Let's go see if I can get some money back for this Xbox at GameStop.
Okay,
so
go for it.
Speaking of Mario, what are you guys thinking about the Mario movie? I'm so fucking excited for that. Like,
I'm really excited.
Beyond excited. You guys see it?
I'm like really excited. I just wish that they had a different voice actor for Mario.
See, I can see it. I mean, I want to hear more because he said like 2 lines. He has like a Brooklyn accent slightly, so I guess we'll see if it's like more of a Brooklyn accent as he is in the movie. But I don't know. I'm just hoping.
I'm excited for it, but didn't they try this in like cartoon form already?
Yeah, let's try to do. Yeah, they did a cartoon version like back in the '80s, like way a long time ago. So, but that one, I think that one did all right.
Did you guys?
It was weird, though.
But like, I'm scared
old movie
because of that.
But they did the live action one though too, and that's the one that really made it so Nintendo just swore off of making movies or shows like because of that. But
have you guys seen that one? Yeah,
I saw that
in the live action one. Scare me after Dragon
I did see
Ball.
that. I saw it like in elementary school and middle school because it came out like '93, so I was still like I was 1 year old when that came out. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie because I don't really have issues with bad movies. I know a lot of people hate the Green Lantern movie, and I enjoyed it. Like I don't know, like it wasn't bad, but I know it's like it was bad enough for people to think it's terrible and to never make another Nintendo movie like forever until now. So
yeah, it was like charming in its own way. Like it was, they were definitely going for something, but it just like I think it was so polar, like so polarly different to what everyone was like expecting a Mario movie to be.
They were thinking it was going to be.
You want to know something? You want to know something? I don't really remember anything about the Green Lantern movie.
Yeah.
I mean, hold on. I gotta ask because you seem like you remember it. What's worse, the Green Lantern movie or Batman versus Superman?
Okay, so I really like Batman vs Superman, but I would say Green Lantern is a lot worse. Like, definitely a lot worse than that movie.
I feel like Wonder Woman won because she just came out of nowhere and started beating
that was awesome. I love that, dude.
And you kind of just defeat the purpose of it once you do that.
Well, I think it's just an excuse to make it so it's a pre-Justice League movie. I mean, just use Batman and Superman that kind of signifies, it's a combo, it's 2 different heroes. Like Justice League is starting up. But I mean, I did think it was kind of dumb, like the whole their rivalry is just like miscommunication. Just I don't know that whole thing, but I still enjoyed it.
Just seemed like Batman was butthurt, so he just started working out just to try to see if he would try to see how little kryptonite he would need.
Yeah. Damn. Oh wait. Did you guys see
that was pretty much the whole movie. Like he started putting together Rocky training montages of him deadlifting and shit.
Yeah, no, it's like I don't know. I don't remember a whole bunch from the movie. That's the thing. I just remember like little parts. But speaking of Batman though, have you seen the new one with Robert Pattinson?
I have not.
That shit's amazing. Like it's dark and it's just like it has an impact, man. It felt so good. Like just like seeing like the brutality. Like you don't see that with Batman, but that's being like
kind of how Batman should be though.
Emotional in a way. What was it?
I feel like that's how Batman should be though.
Yeah, but also like mixed in with like an emotional aspect of he's a new like very just like he's been Batman for like 2 years and he's like still figuring stuff out. He's like unsure of himself at times, but also just like a genius. They focus more on like the detective work than they do with the action. So that's something they don't really do with Batman. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. I thought the fact because Batman is a detective, the fact that they focused a lot more on that aspect was like definitely a lot more refreshing. I did think the movie was a little too long.
Oh, it's like 3 hours. Yeah,
it was like well for a starter, it's like oh whoa, this is like a lot to take in.
Feels like you're sitting there watching The Irishman.
Yeah, no, basically, but like the villains, like the Penguin is fucking awesome. I'm excited to see more of that.
They made the Riddler Penguin good.
Yeah, they actually made him a pretty good character, I think.
Fucking hell.
The Riddler, I thought was so much better than like the stereotypical like green, like goofy ass, like
yeah.
He was like, it was like a mix of like Heath Ledger's Joker, but then it was like even more. It was like a serial killer kind of mentality.
Yeah, it was creepy,
awesome.
dude.
Yeah,
super
like
creepy.
that detective back and forth thing totally worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I hopefully, I don't even know, is the next one even supposed to come out soon or something? Like, I don't know.
I don't know about soon, but I know it's good. It's being made.
Yeah.
And like they hinted at the Joker. There was like even like a deleted scene that shows him. So I mean,
yeah,
he's
at the very end.
Movie. And like people are speculating that's supposed to be like he's in jail, so he's thinking like maybe he's going to be a character. Well, Batman will go to him like asking for like, okay, you have information on this, and they trade information or whatever. It's going to be that kind of character, but then eventually break out. That's what people are thinking is going to happen. So, yeah,
I hope so.
Pretty cool.
I'm excited to see what they do with him, just because like it's hard to live up to what the Joker like is. But
yeah,
Joaquin Phoenix did a fucking awesome Joker.
Dude, it was insane.
Yeah, why do you think he's not coming back?
I wish he did. He was so good.
Wait, he's not going to be in the second one?
It took such a mental toll on him, you know, to be that kind of Joker that, you know,
shit.
Why would you want him to come back?
No, that's true.
So I know it had like a big like mental effect when it came for Heath Ledger. That was awful, but I didn't realize that happened to the Joaquin Phoenix too. Damn.
That's why I'm kind of glad he walked away from it.
Yeah, definitely. That's better for the mental health. That's way more important than acting.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Crazy. So, the amount of effort they put in.
So let me ask, because you guys are talking about the Joker. Who's doing it this time? Because I wasn't sure who was doing it.
That guy, I don't know his name. We talking about like from the Batman, or are they talking about the new Joker?
From the Batman movie.
Yeah, I don't. Some guy I never heard of, but yeah, I think he's been in some stuff before. I really don't know. I have to look up his name. But
okay.
You guys know who's playing like the new Joker for that Joker movie?
I have no idea.
Because they are making a sequel, so.
Are they?
I would imagine it's the same guy then if they're making it so quick.
Well, but like you just said, Joaquin Phoenix, like he had that mental, breakdown, like, or had the mental affected him really badly, like you said. Then he walked away from that movie, so they wouldn't hire him for the next Joker movie. That's what you guys were saying.
Yeah.
I just looked up the guy who was the Joker in this new one. I believe his name is Barry Keoghan. Barry Keoghan.
Keoghan.
Yeah. Okay. Apparently he's some actor that this article makes me to believe. I don't know. He's kind of here. Here's a picture of him.
Oh yeah, that does look like the character. But they only kind of do like part of his face.
Yeah, they do like half of it. He's like, hi. He's like, he sounds all goofy ass, but yeah, no. I don't know. I think it'll be cool. Their makeup was fucking dope, and hopefully he lives up to it. The thing is with that Joker thing that John mentioned, though, what really makes these guys that are so fucking good at it is the pure commitment and like mental capacity to even like dive into that character who's so fucked up, and it's so hard.
And it just messes them. It just messes them up partially. Seriously. So it's like, damn, it's
you can only dive into that for so long.
Oh, what was that?
You can only dive into that for so long, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like one and you're done for it. Like, yeah.
That's why they're filming the Joker movie really, really quick the way they are, because they don't want him to run away.
Oh, so he is the second movie. He is has his role in that. Okay. I was confused.
That's what I'm thinking.
As an art viewer, though,
word for it, but
as someone who like really enjoys like that kind of shit, though, if they're going with it quick, I'm afraid that it won't be as good as the first one, where they did take their time and he was able to like fall into that character. You know what I mean? Because if you rush through something, then you risk for like kind of cheaper results. Like most art that is like really good takes like a long time and a lot of effort to put into it. So I don't know. If anything, like they could hold off. Like I can wait for another Joker movie. Like, give me.
Yeah,
give me
it's like
shit.
It's not like
then he probably won't want to come back
though. What was that?
Maybe. He said he probably won't want to come back. But yeah, what were you saying, Matt?
I was just saying, like, it's not like the end of the world for me if the movie doesn't come out like next week, soon.
Yeah.
Like, for that one.
There's so much shit out there, man. There's so much. You guys ever just scroll through Netflix? There's just like so much stuff.
Dude, I can't do that anymore because then I see a bunch of things. I waste my time. I just have like stuff that's already saved in my list, and then just watch stuff up there. And then when I kind of run low on that, that's when I kind of search. But it's like my eyes glaze over when I'm searching. Like I don't even see anything. It's too much.
Like I wonder why everyone's so anxious, and then I like just start browsing through Netflix. I'm like, holy shit! There's just so much stuff I could choose from, and I only have so much time.
And then you have like 12 people coming up to you asking, "Hey, you've seen this show?" Talking about 12 different shows, and it's
oh my God.
Any of them? What are these shows? They're all Netflix.
And then you say, "I'll put it on my list." You know that list that we all have, that we do have.
that you never actually get to.
Yeah, it's like it's somewhere.
How much you want to bet he's never gonna get to Edge Runners, bro?
So which one?
Mitch is never gonna get to Edge Runners.
I wrote it down.
Right on his list, like everything.
You have to watch it, dude. You have to do this.
For
me,
it's the title of this note.
Edge Runners. Okay, we're good.
Right. So we got it. And I also wrote down. Make It. So whenever that comes out on Android. Speaking of which, can we like talk about Make It? Like, can you tell us more about that actually?
Yeah. So all right. So pretty much it's the best way to say it is it's like TikTok but for music and audio only. So how it works is that there's a huge like library of beats you can choose from that people make. Like people have like country beats, hyper pop, rock pop, and like some other things. They have like vaporwave. Like there's a whole bunch of like different range of like genres that aren't just the generic ones. And people can choose a beat. They can sing over it or rap over it. Then like they have a whole music studio thing where they can edit each line, add effects to each one, cut and paste like different parts of the singing you've done into different areas. It's like a DAW, like an editing program for music, but like minimized, but still like a lot of functions. And then you can upload it. You use a GIF, and you choose a GIF and then choose a title, and then when it's uploaded, it just has your song within the GIF. There's no actual video aspect to the app. Like you don't upload, you don't record anything on that part of it. But another really cool thing about it, though, I love is that the collab feature. Like people will make a song and like leave an open space in, then people will go in, remix it, and add their own line, and then you have this like a new song every time because everyone has a different style. And then there's also been these ones that they call them rap ciphers, where it's like one person starts and like 10 other people jump on the track like one after the other, and it's just like that. When that's done, like a 4-minute song where it's like 12 different like Make It artists just using their styles, their unique styles that it doesn't match up with anyone else. It just sounds cool, like it's all different. And just having that, like the community on there is so nice. Everyone just like there's been only like 3 negative comments that have come across. It's not an exaggeration when I say like it's literally like the nicest community right now, at least, because in the future you never know what could happen. But it's such a new app, and so just it's filled with a bunch of people who are just there to make music and want to see other people make music. Like we're all like, it feels like a family. I guess it's kind of weird saying that, but it does have like a family vibe when it comes to people that I talk with, make music with on the app. Actually, they actually flew me out to California with like 16 other people to meet the people who work at Make, as well as meet all the other people who I've been making content with, and we just kind of all hung out. It was great. It felt like I thought I was gonna be nervous, right? But these guys, like as soon as I met them, I was just totally relaxed. Like these are my guys. These are my people. We're all making music. We're all creative, and it felt good. But yeah, it's like making music on Make It has just been like a crazy experience for me. So, and I'm still going. So, it's fun.
Dude. Wow,
yeah.
That's awesome. How
I appreciate that.
When did you get involved with making music yourself?
Well, I mean, making music overall. I started playing like a saxophone in middle school, then partway through high school, stopped that. Then then I kind of didn't really do music except for a while until I got on TikTok in 2019. And TikTok caused me a little bit of stress, so
I'll do that.
Stress out a little bit, but Okay, so pretty much I got on TikTok 2019. I did really good. Uploaded a bunch of videos that got to 40,000 followers. But I used a thing called a stylophone. Let me see if I. Wait, hold on 1 second.
Stylophone. Wait, I think I might know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's this thing right here. Like.
Oh yeah.
No, that's not it. I've made like a ton of covers, like ones that got like millions of views, like hundred thousands of views, and that's what like boosted my the viewers. And I was making these videos with the stylophone, doing covers, and I was getting burnt out. I was getting so upset, like I would mess up when I'm making a song and get really mad. So I realized I wasn't making the videos for fun. I was making them because I wanted them to get views, and that's it. And then I finally just got to the point where it's like, I'm done with TikTok. I'm done with the stylophone. I want to do something else. And then that time is when Make It kind of appeared, like around that same time. There was an ad for it on TikTok because the people who worked at TikTok, a lot of them, the executives actually made Make It. Like, so there's the experience from the people at TikTok who make, the Make It app. But yeah, I came across them, started making music on there, writing my own stuff. So, because I've been writing creative writing since like middle school, writing lyrics since like 2010. So I've been writing music and stories for a long time, and that's why I make songs. I like to tell stories. I like the songs to be really visual when I write them and when I perform them. But yeah, pretty much it was like a whole process of going from TikTok, getting burnt out, and then finally just finding my place on Make It, like the perfect, like this, it's perfect. Because I also started on with YouTube and Instagram too, just went in order, trying to do something that I enjoy with video mostly, but then it went into music. And that's just like a 12, 10 year, 15-year journey for that part, the social media in general overall.
Right. Yeah. Wow, dude.
Yeah, it's been fun, like just getting there. It's looking back and just thinking about what I've done. I mean, I did stop motion stuff for a while too, like some really crazy, like I use whiteboards and I have like these Mario magnets that have different frames of Mario, so it shows you can have them running and like doing jumps and flips. They're up on YouTube and I think they're pretty cool. But yeah, I would do stop motion stuff too. So
now do you work for Make It, or you're just a part of the community?
I'm just part of the community, but I'm like one of the top creators on the app, and I'm verified on there. I mean, it's like I have like, it's weird. They reached out to me, wanted me to offer some like best practices for making songs, even though I've been making them for a while. But I guess they want to kind of get me up to 100,000 listens. I'm at 75,000 listens overall for all my songs. For some reason, they wanted me to get up to 100,000. I don't know if it's like something they're planning on doing for people who are already there, but I guess I got to put a lot more work in now because that's going to take time. I mean, I enjoy music, but I try not to do it too much to the point where I get, overwhelmed or burnt out. That's my fear, burning out.
You just want to enjoy it.
I want to enjoy it. Yeah, exactly. But I also do want to, like, I want to help them because, they've helped me. They've, answered my questions when I have, issues and stuff. They took me to California. Like, I want to be able to like give back to them, like they've given to me, So working with them to get my views up to 100,000. I mean, if that helps them, I'm going to do it. But I still want to have fun as I'm going along. So
it's so cool that like you have more fun with Make It, because you're just talking about how TikTok like makes you so like anxious, like you feel like you were making stuff for views. Where like Make It, you're like you have this, from what it sounds like, this like super self-expression that is just like you're so overly supported and welcomed into this community. Definitely. It sounds like a really, really cool thing for like, because like you're telling me, and I wish I had an iPhone right now because I would love to do that. Like we were talking about BandLab before and whatnot, and that stuff's so cool. But like Make It just sounds like I don't know, it sounds so new. It sounds really interesting to get involved with. So that's cool, man.
Yeah, and it's what's even cooler though is that they have they're doing like collaborations with artists, like some big, some small, like to do like official challenges for open verse of their songs. Like a song that they just came out with, they have an open verse thing to put on Make It for people to add to their own, and then that artist will like feature that on their Twitter or whatever. Or like there's one right now, it's the guy's named TK the Legend. He has like one of his songs that he's doing an open verse for, and the one he likes the most he's going to be turning into a music NFT, like with the people who made the song. So it's like, so it's interesting. Like the thing, I know Make It is also like involved with the Web3 community and NFTs and stuff. I know a lot of people don't like that stuff, but that's not like a big part of it. That's all like in the background. You know, they talk about it. They're part of that community, but they don't push that in people's faces. They're not trying to do that.
Right.
The focus is, you know, to make people enjoy themselves making music. Like NFT stuff is just like way over there, but it's there. But
that's a new stage of internet, man. That's like a new world.
Yeah.
So I get like, you know, it gets tricky.
Yeah, it's like I mean, I don't know if I really want to talk too much about like crypto and stuff, but like Web3 though, it's changing things. And I know NFTs, people might not like them, but when it comes to music NFTs though, it's really cool because I'm supporting like some artists right now who are like, you know, they're up and coming. Some of them are a little bit more successful, but I just want to help them on their journey. You know, like buying into their NFTs, they also give back to me. Like I have like I can get free stuff like vinyls and other things, sweatshirts, just whatever. They give back to you. You don't just buy. You also get access to a community where you can like interact with like those artists like directly. Right. That's why like big music artists like make an NFT. They don't have a community. Then people just buy them. Then they abandon the project, and then it's like, what do we buy this for if you're not going to communicate with us? Because that's a big part of buying into an NFT project is communicating with the people who made them.
Yeah,
but
of course.
I know there's a lot of backlash when it comes to the whole NFT thing, and I never even heard of music NFTs. I'm assuming it's the same as like any kind of regular NFT, except it's like a song.
It's a profile picture thing, but it has a song attached to it.
Gotcha.
But the reason why it's like, I know there's a lot of stigma with like the profile picture ones, like you're talking about, but with the music ones, there's a reason why it's going to be very important because the music industry is terrified right now. They look at this and think, oh my God, this is going to take away a lot from our profits because people who make music NFTs and sell them, they get all the profit. That's all to them. Because, you know, when you sign up for like a record label, they take a lot of that money at first, like a ton of it. But then, you know, if more people are going to like get rid of like the record label and then go for music NFTs, that's, you know, upsets the balance that they've tried to set. But, and beyond that, just music NFTs are just going to become more of like I don't know the way to put it, but it's going to be more ingrained with like, you know, society. I feel like, I don't know. I'm not really good at explaining this kind of stuff, but
maybe eventually.
Yeah, it's going to be cool just seeing musical artists like going independent. But, you know, independent artists, it's not easy to do a music NFT project. Like that's extremely difficult. So it's not like someone should just, if they have a record label, to drop their record and just do the independent route. That's probably not the best way to go.
Well, it's such a new idea. It has to go through the failures for it to start like, Wow. Well, let's, I don't know enough about NFTs to I guess, ask you. Well, I got one thing for you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Some people, I've heard like some people worry about NFTs because they think it's like a scam. Do you have like do you have any kind of rebuttal towards if somebody were to bring that up?
Well, here's the thing. Like I'm not really good at coming up with rebuttals for this kind of thing. And I understand when people say it's a scam. A big part of it is because there's a fuck ton of NFT projects right now, just like too many. Like 99% of them are going to fail. Because some of them, I'm not going to lie, are scams. Like straight up scams. There's a lot of those. But as time goes on and more like legit NFT projects are being made, those BS ones will be pushed to the side because like people will actually be more involved in this community and be more willing to say, hey, don't do this. Don't invest in these projects. It's BS. There's like signs and stuff that you can help you decide if it is a scam. I'm not best at explaining this stuff. But yeah, when it comes to like just in general, when it comes to people worrying about scams, I mean, all I can say is that there's more to it than just a scam. Like there's a community. There's the utility you can get out of it as well. I mean, the scams are there. That's just unavoidable.
Right.
But you just gotta, you know, do research and find out what the best, you know, a project that seems like it's legit. Because sometimes there are projects that seem legit that aren't. It's very difficult right now to really get by scam, like to defend against the scam aspect. It's difficult because it's like there are so many scams going on.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean that happens. We live in a capitalist society where that is that's very easy to do. So hopefully I'd be like you. Obviously, it sounds like it's all about like understanding and talking with the people and trying to come to a true understanding of like what is reliable and what isn't. Again, this is the world. There's going to be a lot of like crazy things like that to happen. I can understand.
And that's like on Twitter when you like talk to people like who are in the NFT community. We offer our information, they offer theirs, and you kind of understand it a bit more. People who know like, oh, this don't do this kind of thing, then you learn from that, and then you can help someone else with that information. Everyone's in it together. Like, and people in the NFT community are actually 99% of the time really nice. So just they're helpful. They want to help people out. So as that goes on, we'll learn more and more, and then these BS scam projects will be seen as like people will recognize them as scams like in time. So I'm thinking like 10 years from now is when NFTs are going to be like really ingrained into society. Maybe even just 5 years. I guess we'll see how it goes. But
cool. That's a cool prediction. Can I go back to music real quick?
Yeah.
What inspired? What was the first thing that ever inspired you to make a song?
Oh man, I don't know. Okay, like I guess anime openings, like what I would do is I spent 10 years writing.
Particular?
Wait, what was that?
Is there like an anime opening in particular?
Yeah, I'm getting to that, but like
okay.
Yeah, there's a band called Supercell. It's a J-pop band, and I heard one of the songs for the first time called "The Bravery," and I fell in love with it. I started doing like these English translations for the Japanese lyrics. I look them up, see, okay, here's the English translation, write it down, and sing it, when I'm driving. I started doing that. I started coming across other Japanese songs I really like, but then I decided I want to do my own lyrics, like make my own like songs to the beat, to the that like okay, let's say like another anime song, and I would write my own lyrics to it. So I would do that and I would sing it, but I would only write the lyrics based off how the song makes me feel, if it if the title of the song, or if it's like related to a story idea I have. I try to respect like the art form itself, because I'm not trying to do like Weird Al, I'm trying to actually do something that is still in line with what the song is, be respectful of it, and just use my creativity to like it was just a way for me to train my creativity to get better with it, get better with writing. And then that just doing that for 10 years, singing in my car, and just that's what got me into like making music. Like it's kind of a weird path, honestly.
No,
I know people.
Nah, that's not weird. Everyone has their own story.
True. Yeah.
Everybody sings in their car too. It's all good.
Absolutely. Yeah. I love to sing in the shower. That's my favorite. The acoustics are really good in there.
Yeah, for sure.
They're always good in your car because you can never hear yourself.
That's true.
No one's listening in my car.
Exactly. You can hear yourself in the shower, not necessarily in your car.
Yeah.
Gotta say, Mitch, that's the only thing. Mitch can hear how terrible he is when he sings in the shower.
John's never heard me perform any kind of song. I guarantee if I do one of my songs in front of John, his socks will be blown off, his head would explode.
We need to see it. Freestyle.
I would burn John so much that I would
burn John so much man right now to rap to.
A song around. I can't freestyle. Can I how about this? How about this?
Done?
Yeah, I have a lot of things written down. Here, I made this little thing just
there's a lot of things written down in a lot of places. Just none of them are by him.
I have a ton of stuff as well. Let me pull something up too.
So, how about this? You guys want to hear this? This is like a quick 16 bars that I wrote for this open mic that I do at a coffee shop.
Yeah.
You guys want to hear it?
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. I don't need a beat. I think I'm just going to go for it. You guys ready? I'm not. I'm like very nervous.
Find different reasons not to do it.
All right. I make beats. Fun like in the sheets. Run like DMC, but dumb like wearing cleats. Work 7 to 3 to feed all of my needs. Blow smoke just to appease. Inhale to be at ease. I bleed notes and tones. Umami. Thirst for brain like I was bitten by a zombie. Lone Ranger, but call me Kimosabi. March to the beat of my drum, so don't stop me. When I'm rapping my mouth frothy. By the way, you should buy a cup of coffee. I'm so twisted, they call me Mr. Softy, but thanks for listening. Letting me go off. Peace. There we go. Just a little thing.
You name reference Kimosabe.
I did.
Dude, I'm working with him and another guy for a Pokemon song collab that we're trying to get together. So that's crazy. That it's referencing.
Wait, is that an artist name, Kimosabe?
Yeah, Kimosabe.
From
he makes beats.
Wait, really? Oh shit.
Yeah, he goes by the real Kimosabe, like Kimosabe.
Kimo. Is he on Spotify and stuff?
Yeah, I think so. I know he's on like BandLab and stuff.
All right, wait, hold on. I'm gonna write him down real quick.
He's on Instagram too. Just look up the real Kimosabe.
The real, and then how do you spell it?
I'm about to look him up myself.
Yeah, Kimo, then Sabe.
The real Kimosabe. That's awesome. He's that's a reference to the Lone Ranger.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, that's what I was referencing. I actually wasn't referencing him, but I guess wow, that's a double entendre being it.
The real Kimosabe?
Yeah, you should. Yeah, go check him out. Like he's got some really awesome beats. Like he has beats on Make It as well. Just go check him out.
That's awesome, dude. Hey, all right. So, I showed you mine. Show me yours.
Okay, so it's one of my favorite songs I've made. That it's called Anime Video Game Rap Overload or Anime Video Game Reference Overload. I've memorized. Don't need the lyrics. I'm just gonna do it a cappella. So, okay. All right. I'm going to be the very best like Pokemon. Strike faster than lightning like Jolteon. Towards my hopes and dreams on Victory Road. My tale will be the greatest story ever told. I'm crashing through the walls while I'm spinning like a bandicoot in a panda suit. Like I'm Panda from Tekken Tag Tournament 2. Now it's time to fight, fool. Jin and Kazuya ain't got nothing on Ken and Ryu. Gonna pierce the heavens like I'm Gurren Lagann. Drilling through the angels like I'm Shinji from Evangelion. Neon Genesis, yeah, I said it backwards, but I gotta make it rhyme like I'm Parappa the Rapper. Gonna make a movie like I'm Gene from Pompo the Cinephile. The skills as a film director are undeniable. It's funny they can make an anime about Hollywood, but Hollywood can't make a real life anime any good. And oh Lord, how they've tried. Dragon Ball Evolution comes to mind. Films about video games don't do better, but somehow the movies still raking the cheddar. Now let's take a side step into the music industry. Rock band, guitar hero, DJ hero, all three of them made me want to get up on stage and let off a little steam with some death metal karaoke, like Retsuko, or maybe even drop a sick flow like Sakura Miyamoto from Zombieland Saga. The anime music genre is full of hidden gems like Bakumatsu Rock, yeah, anime and video games are life. I forgot the end. Hold on. Anime and video games are life. I wish it didn't have to work. I wish I could watch and play them all night. But I know I will eventually be free from the 9 to 5 to make as much music as I please. I missed that part up the end, but
dude, nice. Fuck yeah, that's awesome.
That was a fun one to write and to record. So,
dude, I love some of your references. That was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, man, I appreciate that. Like the Dragon Ball one, I thought that was.
Yeah, hell yeah, I was with Dragon Ball.
Yeah, no, that Evolution movie scared everybody.
Yeah, no, it was. I'm ashamed to say that when I saw it, I enjoyed it. But yeah, no.
Dude, do your thing, man.
Man.
That's so cool, Matt. Yeah, dude, I fucking like your style, man. That's awesome.
I appreciate that. Seriously, thank you.
Man, no sweat, dude. Yeah, keep doing it, man. I appreciate anyone that commits to any kind of art form like that. You know, writing's hard, especially raps when you're doing it like that. Yeah, you like. How long have you been doing it?
Like writing the rap stuff. Yeah, rap stuff specifically, like since 2019 when I probably closer to 2020 since I didn't actually start doing the singing part until like later on as I made TikToks. But it really picked up when I did, Make It. That's when things really started picking up with me doing rapping and singing and getting better at that. So probably I guess a year ago would be like when I really started it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's just I've made like 360 songs so far. So writing all of them except for a couple that I didn't write. But yeah, so that's helped. Writing has helped me, get better with my lyrics, coming up with flows, and just figuring it out.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
It's the best shit. It's the best shit to rap to whatever beats you make in your car.
Yeah.
So I love that.
The thing is, I need to learn how to make my own beats. I just use the ones on Make It. So I need to figure out if I really want to make, my own album and stuff, I gotta figure that out. So
yeah, dude.
But I will.
Hey, I recommend I make my own beats. BandLab's probably a good place to start. You can always torrent Fruity Loops, and I'll risk getting in trouble if I'm on a podcast right now. But say that.
I'm just gonna buy it. Honestly, I don't want to risk. I've had bad experiences with torrents getting caught. Yeah. So
I know Fruity Loops. When I was younger, I torrented Fruity Loops, but ever since I moved to Ableton, baby, it's so much fun. It's so much fun.
Fruity Loops. Oh, you can go.
No, what was your question?
I was gonna say so Fruity Loops and Ableton. Which one's easier for beginners?
Fruity Loops is for It's Fruity. It's Fruity Loops, and then Logic, I think, probably goes after that, and Ableton is that's usually where things get a little tricky. I love Ableton personally because I just love to edit, and you really get to there's a whole bunch of it works the same as Fruity Loops, except it's a little more intricate, especially with its own plugins when you first buy it. Yeah, man, look into it. And honestly, if you ever want me to try to make a beat for you, I totally will, man. I'm always looking for more reasons to practice.
Yeah,
that.
No, yeah, I'd be totally cool with that. Yeah, do you want to you have Instagram or something or?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You have Instagram.
Yeah.
Here. Well, what's your Instagram? I'll write yours down and then I'll send you a little request.
Yeah, it's just Spiral Hero, no spaces.
Nice.
Oh, did you find the profile picture for it?
Fuck yeah, dude. All right, cool. So I'm gonna show you an invite right now.
Awesome.
But anywho, John, where'd John go?
He never even looked at what his profile picture was.
Wait.
You got him, Mitch?
I do.
Speaking of my profile picture, hold on. Those glasses are these ones right here, and they light up.
Can you see through those?
Nope. It's totally totally solid black, but it looks cool. And then touch it to
not what glasses are for, but it's fine.
Have you used that in a video before?
Yeah, I have for a bunch of videos actually. So I would also do
Dude,
skits.
Remember the picture he had up that when he was signed in earlier?
Yeah, it's that galaxy thing with me holding my hand like this.
Pretty sure those were the same exact glasses.
Yeah.
From that picture.
I used to have two of them, but one of them broke. It made me kind of sad. But they're nice. They're fun. It just fell apart. It's not really the most sturdy. This part right here, the part behind the lens will pop out, and then the wiring and stuff shows. You just got to be really careful with them.
Mm-hmm.
That's not fun.
Yeah, they're cheap, $30.
Matt, let me ask you, because I resonate with your lyrics sometimes, because you always talk about escaping your 9 to 5. What is your 9 to 5? What do you do?
Okay, let's see. I do I'm a printer reseller. I do dispatching essentially. But it's for a T-Mobile account specifically. So I work with printers and copiers for T-Mobile stores and corporate locations. Pretty much all I do is I get in new service calls and I put them into my system, then assign them to a technician to go out somewhere across the country to fix a printer. Then I confirm that it's fixed and then close out that service call in my system. And then every now and then I'll help someone over the phone, but a lot of data entry. And then I work from home, so that's really nice. But it's 9 to 5. That my dream is to be not in the 9 to 5. The creative life is what I want to go for. My brother, he does a videography. So he's doing his creative stuff. My dad does video stuff too. So it's in my family. Creative stuff is in my family. So I just want to keep going as well.
I gotcha. Hell yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Follow those dreams, bro.
Yeah, it's awesome stuff. Following my dreams.
Good. Mitch, you got anything else for him?
No, I mean, I'm also trying to escape my own doldrums of life. Nah, dude, Matt, it was fucking, it was awesome talking to you, man. You definitely got some cool stuff going. I'll shoot you a little message on Instagram. Hopefully we can get a little something going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I mean, do you have anything you want to plug?
I guess just my Make It app, the Make It app. Just if you have an iPhone, go to the App Store, download Make It, MAYK.IT, download it, and I'm Spiral Hero on there. Just follow me and listen to some of my songs.
You don't have an Android anyway.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh wait.
You got an Android. You might be struggling over here.
I'll be a little late to follow, but I'll be there for sure.
Yeah, it'll happen. But yeah,
But I definitely enjoyed listening to you talk about Make It, you know, the anime, all the different songs you created. And I definitely appreciate having you on, man. And I'd definitely love to have you back. So I just want to say thank you for being able to come on. I appreciate it. This has been Matt Ohashi, the Spiral Hero, right here on HamiltonRadio.net, channel HR2 on Hot Tag Takes. We will see you guys December 13th in a few weeks, right back here, same time, same channel. Make sure you guys don't miss it. Deuces, everybody.
Later.
Deuces.
All right. Wait, is it done total?
Yeah, you could just you could press the leave button and then I'll shoot you a message, buddy. Nice talking to you.
Yeah, nice talking to you too. Okay, bye.